Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Tarot. It's lit. This room is going to be for collectives. I appreciate y'all tuning in. My returning viewers, thrivers, subscribers. I appreciate y'all, okay? Hitting the like button, saying beginning to the end, telling all your friends or your peoples, shit like that, sharing the videos, hitting the bell so you on here when I'm live, because they cutting the videos and shit like that, doing what they want to do. Okay, whatever. I just started this video and we already at 36 seconds. Nah, I don't believe that. But anyway, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all 12 zodiac signs. I post for all 12 zodiac signs. I would also do pick a cards and general readings. So tap in, hit the bell so you know when I'm on here. All right. If anyone would like to send me or contribute to the channel, my cash app's in the description box below. So what I wrote down is Monday motivation. I don't know. I was feeling like hype and shit. Been listening to some 2 Chains, and I was like, oh shit. I said it is Mondays. Anyway, so I don't know if this reading's going to be like Monday motivation type of reading or no matter what day it is, because I don't even know what day I thought it was, but yeah. I trust y'all are doing well. It's a choice to make each and every day. All right, so I got a new deck. I got a new Oracle deck. So it's lit. I'm going to use it, okay? So anyway, let me talk to God first. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and once I fuck with me with the highest ascended white light, thank you so much for sending me down here to do this reading for the collective, making sure we're all protected from lower vibrational, demonic, oppressive energies, and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Or from the ignorant energies, okay? Whatever. From the ignorant, okay, oppressive energies. And yeah. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals, Lord, and the clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. All right. Oh, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? We up here early for class. Nah. Okay, let me see what this says. All right, let me get enough from the universe on abundance. You ever see the sky like this? I don't know the different names of clouds, but you know what? When I'm looking at this part right here, don't I kind of look like a horse legs right here? And the body right here? Maybe you've been looking at clouds and you could, oh my goodness. Maybe you've been looking at clouds and you could see different shit. You could see different shapes, okay? Anyway, what's it say? Why the first word that I see on this card was sacrifice. We gonna relax. And and the lightness with the brightness on my phone, it went down. Like niggas be doing shit. But anyway, if it was just about surviving, getting by, and keeping things the way they are, then how would you explain your wild imagination? And I just said I felt like I seen a horse right here. I think it is about the year of the horse or some shit soon. Or something like that, okay? 2026, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I could look it up right quick. But yeah. That could be significant, maybe something about horses or like the characteristics of horses and shit like that. Yeah, it is. 2026. Fire horse. Okay, so your wild imagination. Okay. If it was just about surviving, getting by, and keeping things the way they are, then how would you explain your wild imagination? If it was just about sacrifice, selflessness, and altruism, then how would you explain your burning desires? Huh? And if it was just about thinking, reflection, and spiritual stuff, then how would you explain the physical world? Okay, so we got to be here. You know what I'm saying? You spiritual. We got to be here on the ground. Anyway, get the picture. Want it all. That's what it's there for. Vroom, vroom. His Nicki Minaj, she said, I am the leader. But look, listen. I was feeling like when I was reading this, asking these questions, it made me feel like you was like explaining something to somebody like somebody's trying to tell you like, no, you just gotta make it. You just gotta do the bare minimum to get by. Like, I don't know. Like, you just gotta. why are you doing too much? You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. But it's like, no, nigga, I got a wild imagination. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, want it all? That's what it's there for. You can have it all. I have people tell me like, oh, you can have it all or whatever like that, but maybe they meant like with them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something about me. It was something about I can't have it all with them. But anyway, get the picture, want it all. That's what it's there for. Vroom, vroom, the universe. So maybe something about a car too. All right. Something about a car. Okay, so look, I had this new oracle deck. Go hit the like button for me, please. And then leave that. All right, so this deck is it's called Work Your Light. Work Your Light, Rebecca Campbell. So let's see what comes out. You want a good light. Don't stop, you the bestest. It's just doing her verses. Anyway, let me turn this on. All right, so let's see what's going on. How can the collective work their light? I guess this deck is new. I don't really gotta lick my finger though. I ain't really gotta lick my finger for this habit. Okay, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You've been doing this shit. That's how you've been new. But you gonna have to slay some people. That's how I felt, but this got nothing to do with slaying people anyway. The age of light. But you know what? Look at this card though. It's got like, it feels like Egyptian ties, because look at it. And it looks like a pyramid. It kind of looks like a cross in the middle too, or a sword behind their back or something like that going through their body or something. I don't know. You know, like this, like a sword like this or some shit. You've been training for this, but their hand is really like this. In this song, they're talking about anybody want to buy a heart. I don't know, but anyway, you've been training for this for lifetimes. I'm looking at the card. I guess y'all can look at it. We can look at it together. Okay. Like I said, I just got this deck. So yeah, that's lit. And you see, I don't know. I was gonna say something about constellations, but really these chakras like in alignment or something. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think something about pyramids. They was built specifically in certain spots or some shit like that. So maybe for lifetimes, maybe your lifetime goes back that far. And I'm not sure what symbol this is, like what element, whatever element it is, it could be relevant. Let me see. Actually, all the cards got triangles, but let me see. Triangle, motherfucker, element or some shit like that. It's fire. Okay, work your light. So something about your light, your brightness, and it's fire, and it's a weapon. Okay, because you've been training for this for a lifetime. Maybe the training makes me feel like it's a fight or something. I don't know. It's a Scorpio on my chart. I don't know. But oh yeah, the age of light. This is the age of Aquarius. Age of light. I don't know when the card is made, but excuse me. So maybe you've been training for this for lifetimes, and then with this card, it's like want it all. Like you've been having lifetimes where you've been adding up the puzzle pieces. You've been like, okay, so I don't know. I don't really know, but I don't know. It just feels like, let's say, like past lifetime. Like I don't know. You know the game Pokemon, and like you you get certain badges and shit like that. You get certain badges and you beat other trainers and shit like that. And shit like that. So it's like you still got that them badges that you got from the last lifetime. So it adds up. And then now in this lifetime, you could have it all type of shit. That would it feel like. Okay. Your imagination, burning desires, physical world, like all these, the surviving, okay, the sacrifice, selflessness, altruism, thinking, reflection, spiritual stuff, tying it to the physical world, knowing that it's possible, feeling like you could have it all, like you've been training for this for lifetimes. All right, that's what it feels like. Okay. All right. I rebuke any past energies that know that I don't fuck with them. Okay, get the fuck on. All right, let me drink some water. I don't know what this song is, but look, Eight of Cups. You walked away, Eight of Cups. There's some fire in this bowl right here. It's a water. It's a water card though, but I didn't even notice that there's cups. The cups is in. There's 8 cups in the water. You only see one burning, but these 8 cups in the water. Let's see. You see it's right there in the water. It's 8 cups. Anyway. Let me see. I split the deck. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. Don't play with them. Solo collective. Take whatever I say as it resonates. Okay. I did pre-shuffle. But yeah, something about you walking away and like you living your life like it's golden. Nine of Pentacles. Looking good, smelling good, everything good. Yeah, because you said, look, I don't got to feel like this or deal with this or walking towards this sun right here, this sunlight. You knew the sun was going to come out or something was going to come out or it's going to be you knew it was going to be a bright sunny day. I'm looking at 10 of Pentacles. This could be about you walking away from family, or this could be about, I don't know, maybe somebody's changing their name. Let's say you walking away from whatever legacy niggas left they thought they was leaving for you or some shit like that. I don't know, but maybe something about sacred geometry or something like this. I feel like when I was younger, I used to draw shit. I used to draw shit like this. I used to like to draw it on typing paper and markers. Tape and paper, like, because the paper is kind of like thin. It was thinner and shit like that. My parents had typewriters and shit. But I don't know if they're called mandalas. But anyway, whatever I'm saying, it could be relevant. But yeah, so maybe something about ancient, maybe something about you picking up where you left off from last lifetime, okay? Hold on. Even okay, so I was gonna say something about expedited. Ace of Swords is looking at me in this chart that I got. It says triumphant winner through determination. Through determination. And then I'm thinking like deliberation. And then I'm thinking about like a decision made. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking at the World card 2112. Fixed energy. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Again, like something about these shapes. These cubes and stars and shit. That's not a star. Oh yeah, it is one right here. In a cube. Okay, so I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so nice. You're on your path. 10 of Pentacles. You creating your own legacy, your own. Okay, I was gonna say something about household name or something about, because with the World card, it's like you being seen. It could be World Wide Web, world renowned or something. Take whatever it says resonates. 5 of Wands, whatever it is that you got going on. Other people want it, so like that. And then look, it's fire right here at the top. And then I'm thinking about that 8 of Cups that I showed y'all earlier, and that fire was at the top of the water. I'm looking at the 7 of Pentacles. It's something about like who is with you shooting in the gym. who was putting them pentacles together, type shit. And then people trying to steal, okay? 7:11 on the clock. Whoever is watching this on the playback, there was 4 people watching me. Maybe they're getting, oh, now it's 3 people. I don't know. It's fluctuating. Okay, just know that. Just know that. Okay, I'm stop playing. Let me get 2 cards on here. All right, somebody could be going through a tower or something like that because it's an age of light. Maybe they feel seen. Maybe, oh man, I've been defeated. Or something about their darkness or something like that. All heart chakra magic returns back to sender, bitch. Because you're retarded. Anyway, look, the age of light came out, right? And then the sun, I said something about something being seen. Ace of swords, the truth. Maybe somebody felt like they was never going to be found out to be like vultures, leeches. Leeches trying to have people on leashes. Look, 9 of swords. They crying. I'm looking at the Ace of Wands. They're crying about a new beginning or something. I don't know. I'm mad because I'm getting money in abundance. Man, because I can't even count all these hundreds. Double back every time I go to SunTrust. Okay, this is Nicki Minaj. Anyway, the Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy. She said, I just pop on the hole on some purple shit. I put the iron to your face, yo, Rick, bitch. Anyway, look, everything I'm saying can be relevant. Look, I'm looking at the Empress. Libra, Taurus energy. So this could be a mother energy. You could be a mother, or this could be about your mother, or something like that. But look at this world right here. You know what's fucking crazy? You know what's fucking crazy? I was thinking about the world. When I showed y'all the world card, right? I'll put it back in the deck, but when I showed y'all the world card, I said something about maybe you being seen, maybe the World Wide Web, or whatever it is that you're doing, right? I don't know. It could be word of mouth or whatever it is that you're doing into you in a new chapter, you in a new cycle and shit like that. Yeah. So this person, this could have been your mother. This could be your mother. Like they had the whole world in his hands or something like that. I don't know, but I had the little baby in his hands. Look, something about new life, new world. Maybe somebody wasn't aware what they was carrying. Maybe they was aware what they was carrying or something like that. Been there all night, been there all day. Somebody been there all night, been there all day. Anyway, somebody move side to side. Anyway, five of cups. Somebody is sad. Why? What's wrong with you? Why are you sad? They sad because look, listen. You done bust out the womb. You know? It's like you've grown though. Okay? And because I feel like you done work. You done work that is like there are differences between people, and I feel like you're separated from this mother, okay? And I feel like, let me drink some water. I was gonna say something about Rome. Wasn't all built, what did it say? Rome wasn't built in one day or some shit like that. Okay, so anyway, something about being an individual, something about being your own person, and you using this creation energy, this world's energy for yourself, the Magician. Okay, this person could have been trying to use your shit for something else. Look at the infinity though. I don't know. I feel like I was gonna say something else, okay? And I think I was concerned about offending somebody, and I need to stop doing that. Just because, this is what I want to say. Just because you've grown in your age doesn't mean you've grown as a person. Like you've grown as, I don't know, self-sustaining, creative. I'm looking at this fish. Okay, it's feeling abundant, yeah, with this Empress, right? Whether this person was aware You got something for the world, right? I feel like they're not a part of this, so they sad. 5 cups. And if they was doing some fuck shit, it's exposed. Okay, somebody's crazy. 2020. 2020. Okay, it's a 2020 vision, or hindsight is 2020. I don't think you looked over your shoulder. I think, look, Ace of Cups. You're on fire for your new beginning. You said, let me hightail out of here. So look, let me see something. I'm looking at 3 of Pentacles. Let me see. Well, I said something about they was carrying the world in their womb, and something about that dark matter. That dark matter that when God was like, oh, let there be light, because it was darkness. And then something about creative energy, like, and how women be having it in their womb. And if I'm not mistaken, meant the mental space for everybody, okay? Men and women. Anyway, I'm looking at the Hermit, looking within. So you could have did this. Okay, let me get 2 cards. Excuse me. Let me get 2 cards for the collective. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, so I'm gonna drink some water. And to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna wrap this up in a second. But I don't know what you said. Some about corny niggas, then they're not my type or something like that. Anyway, look, Page of Swords. Somebody looking at somebody's spine. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, for lifetimes. Okay, from what I understand, something about like familiar spirits, people in your family, people that you've been around since when you was born. You was around them in other lifetimes and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look, 10 of Pentacles looking at me. So yeah, the Star card. This is what it makes me feel like diamonds, I don't know, stars. 2255. Shit that is bright. It makes me feel like what are diamonds before they're diamonds? Aren't they like can coal turn into diamonds or some shit? I don't know. What are they made of? There's something about like it being worn down or some shit. I don't know. And then it's like after I don't know, once it's been pulverized or some shit like that, and then it turns into a diamond or something. Like, let me see. Does look, I'm not to see. Does coal turn into diamond? No, it doesn't. I'm tripping then. No, what's it say? Does not turn into diamonds because they have different origins and formation processes. Diamonds form deep within the Earth's mantle under immense pressure and heat, while coal is a sedimentary rock formed from plant debris at or near the Earth's surface. So, yo, that's kind of funny. But maybe that's the difference, okay, between like the age of light, people that have been wanting it all. And you know, when I say want it all, it sounds like, oh, who are you to want it all, bitch? I just want this. You want all of that. It's like, yo, relax. If you want just that, who's fighting you? Like, who's stopping you? Just have that. And don't look over here too hard. Bitch, I'm gonna have it all. Look, anyway, look. But just different. It's just different. Okay? You've been through immense pressure and heat, collective. Other people, some people that been formed from plant debris and they're near the Earth's surface. They surface level. Okay. But I did ask that question. Anyway, So somebody watching you be a star. I'm looking at the Ten of Cups. Let me get one more card and wrap this up. Okay, I'm looking at the Nine of Cups. Okay, you're happy. Nine of Pentacles, 9-9. So divine. Look, Queen of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Somebody is I said Eight of Cups. So since you walked away, somebody been in a self-inflicted prison, or they in prison for real, or they about to be. Anyway, look, I'm looking at the full card. Ace of Cups. Now maybe you was in a self-inflicted prison. I don't know, and then you took a leap of faith because you love yourself, or you taking this leap of faith because you love yourself even more. And look at God. You know God is gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Somebody was maybe that, it's like you studying up, you learning more about this hidden shit or this moon shit. Niggas be throwing hocus pocus and shit like that because they be wanting to paint some plans into your plans and shit like that. But you see the truth about that. You make your own plans and shit like that. You don't let nobody interject. So anyway, you the king of your castle. You the lion in is the line back here. I was gonna say you the lion in the den, but really, I don't know. You the lion in where they be at? Where they be at? You the lion in the lions don't be in forests. I feel like the word is you the lion in the habitat. But anyway, look, Four of Wands, and you in your own space. Four of Wands. It's a celebration. I feel like inside, outside. It's like, it feels like energy of like you running this. And I'm not going to hold you. With this King of Wands, also feel like some Monopoly properties and rentals and shit like that. Now, when I played Monopoly when I was younger, a lot of shit. I had a lot of shit when I was young. Like toys and shit. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, whatever. As I feel like maybe y'all can relate, but like, nigga, that didn't really matter to me. I wanted love. But anyway, look. But I was gonna say that I never really got to the properties. I just had the cash. So that's something about that. Maybe you learning about. I don't know. I was gonna say something about subsidizing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But anyway, maybe you learning something about like properties, rentals, entrepreneurship, real estate. Okay. Because maybe you was just, I don't know, I just feel like selling yourself short, nickel and diamond, doing, you know what I'm saying, you thinking bigger now, or something like that, and somebody is having sleepless nights. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Somebody could feel like, it feel like a destitute energy, okay? Excuse me. All these characters, but I don't know. It could be an earth sign or air sign. That could be feeling some type of way. But I kind of feel like an energy of like these I know I was gonna say heavy hitters. These court cards, these queens and kings, I feel like they represent you. Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. I just feel like somebody tried to pay, or somebody tried to, the Sun card, this is being seen. I feel like somebody tried to like if you was being out and somebody sneak in your car in the middle of the night, so that when you get in your car and you driving down the highway, they pop out from the back like, oh, where are we going? Because I bet you not get out. I hope you know how to barrel roll, because you was not coming. You was not coming on the ride. If it was up to you, niggas wouldn't be going nowhere. Anyway, or something about it's full to capacity. Shit is full to capacity and shit. If you're having a party, shit is full to capacity. They can't come in. Okay, they might see y'all outside like this. Like, I don't know. It just was like, You've been training for this for lifetimes. But I was gonna say something about in a state or something. Anyway, let me get an ice oracle card. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you know. All right, if you'd like to hit my cash app, that is in the description down below. Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. So it's lit. You are now deepening, I added that, so it's lit. Anyway, you are now deepening your connection to the goddess. All right, so you're deepening your connection to the goddess. I was going to say something about goals. I was going to say something about blind faith. Okay. And even though it's blind faith, it's like, it's still, because it's a spiritual task of helping. It's like, it's the unseen, but it's just that you can't see it. Don't let that get you too hung up, okay? Oh, you can't see it, so it's not real. Okay, don't be crazy, because before it was seen, it was unseen. Or before it was created, it was not there. So, or something like that. But anyway, that's the reading. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. Peace out, and later on.